Hi friends.
Hi.
Welcome to our second webisode. We're here at the Saranac Laboratory, which is the home of historic Saranac Lake, and we're going to take you on a tour. Well, we're all going on a tour of some of the places that we mention in the play and some of the places that were important in the development of the sanitarium. So come along with us. Oh, we'll be back later. No, come back. we'll be back later inside the building to answer your questions. Okay, what street are where are we?
We are on Franklin Avenue.
We're looking. Oh, we found it. We're looking. We're looking for Prescott House. There it is. It was renamed. Wow, it's big. Renamed Prescott House in 1944, I believe. It was previously called the Reception Hospital. This building figures in our story. Oh, there's some cure porches. Originally named the Reception Hospital. This is where folks that were coming to the sanitarium came first, and then were, after they were here for a little bit, were brought over to one of the infirmaries or a cottage. Where are we, Tyler?
We just found Clinton Avenue.
We didn't know where Clinton was, and Adelaide's cottage was at 71 Clinton, overlooking the graveyard. So we're looking for Oh, well, there's the graveyard.
We literally just found that.
There's the cemetery.
Oh, wow.
So we're looking for 71 Clinton. A poem.
And that it is.
That she wrote. Oh, there it is. Wait. That's it. 71 Clinton. This is where Adelaide wrote a poem, very famous poem, that figures heavily into our story. There it is, Adelaide's house.
Hi, Adelaide.
We're coming up a road that is mentioned in the play, and Mary is with us. Is this always, is this the main entrance and has always been sort of the main entrance, or has this always been an entrance too?
I think it always has been, and it was probably the entrance at one time the most important. Because if Dr. Trudeau were approaching this, we could go that way, but let's go the prettier way. If Dr. Trudeau were approaching this from Paul Smith's hotel where he stayed in the summertime, he would come in that way.
Oh, I see.
So he'd come around the mountain and come in here. And
we're approaching the gates, so I'm going to turn the camera off because we're on private property. Stumbling through the snow. We're on the grounds of the Trudeau Institute, and I'm stumbling through the snow. And we're coming to see Little Red. There's Little Red, the original cure cottage. Oh, Tyler, yes. Shout out. Trudeau Institute.
Trudeau Institute.
So we're inside Little Red. This is a two-patient cottage. There's one bed. There's two beds. And Mary was just telling us, you can imagine coming here from the city, besides the fact you've never been in the middle of the woods for any reason in your life and hearing wolves howling outside the window. Wolves, shout it out.
Wolves! Here we are at Trudeau Institute, and we're about to go see Dr. Trudeau himself.
Tyler is looking at the statue. Is it a statue or is it a sculpture? I never know which to call it. I think it's art, so it's a sculpture. Tyler is looking at the sculpture of Dr. Trudeau, which Mary and I were just talking about, was on the grounds of Trudeau when Jack Dalton was alive. So Tyler, how does it feel?
It's actually a little odd.
You're touching and looking at something that the real Jack Dalton actually touched and looked at. I'm going to go up to Dr. Trudeau. Terminology, is it a sculpture or is it a statue?
I think it's a sculpture.
I think it's a sculpture too. Why do you think it's a sculpture?
Because it says sculpture on that side.
Hi friends.
Hey, we're back.
And we have your questions. You go first.
Okay. Trisha asks, I understand it's Jack Dalton, but why were you drawn to him? What is the plot behind the music and where will it lead to? Well, the plot behind the music is basically Jack's life, his experiences while he was in Saranac Lake at the sanatorium, and it's written in a song cycle, so it's a little melancholy and he's a little punchy, and it basically follows the time that he spent up here in Saranac Lake.
And as to where that's going, we can't tell you that, because then you'll know how it ends. Katie asks, thanks Katie, where did Jack come from? Didn't he have any family? He looked so young in the photo. How old was he when he came to Saranac Lake? I have notes. Jack was from Vancouver, Washington. He went to Iowa State College and was eventually in, I believe this was student Air Corps, and taught the telegraph at New York University. This is while he was still young, still college age. Ended up being somebody that was a student of the classics and loved literature, going to Cambridge in the UK, and that's when he was diagnosed with tuberculosis. The photo that I think is probably over there, that you're looking at, we believe is a yearbook photo. So he was a bit younger in the photo, probably by 3 years, 4 years, than we're talking about in the play. So thanks for your questions. We hope you enjoyed the tour today, and we'll see you in Webisode number 3
At Saranac.
Bye.
No more dancing nurses!